skirt down for a minute. Right now, I just need to know what we lost and how much we got left.
I need you to focus on your goals and dreams so we can get out of here ASAP.
Don't do nothing. Just stay right there.
9 times out of 10, them niggas gonna try to spin back, you heard?
When we find out who did it, you gonna read about it.
Every day I'm trying to chase a check.
You recognize the man in the bed?
Yeah.
Once one foot in the door.
I think you should stop hiding the truth.
I'm gonna tell him, okay?
You're gonna have to double that to make things right, man.
I see this shit clear as day, but I don't know if it's gonna be easy to convince the rest of them.
Right now, it's between me and him and nobody else.
Either stay down till we come up, get the fuck out the way while we blow up.
Trap, bacon, egg, and cheese, shit, I'm on the road. I could get it to you half or you could get it whole. I just call a big bro, he still on the stove, the hoop and getting hot.
This. Hey! Drinks and food on the house on us tonight. So, Brooklyn Records is in the house.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I can never be a goofy op. I was bringing pounds and with that pole moving, you get shot. I ain't never playing the center, but I got a block. I ain't never playing.
Yeah, they try to only cast the girls. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Listen,
We're gonna have to shoot this.
listen. I'm giving you I get, listen. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use foul talk.
You gotta call.
Come on, we gotta run this camera first.
Let's go, keep you on.
Come
on, you heard what?
Yo, tell them the camera.
I got
Yo, you heard what Clem said?
That's going. So we're gonna use foul talk as the media platform for the route
Let's
series.
go.
Remember, he's starting a music company, so he's gonna have to take the artist somewhere to start doing media and press. Why not foul talk?
Also, I haven't seen him do it.
Like I was just telling him.
Hold on.
It would be set up like.
See what I mean by the genius shit? That just came with the top of the dome.
He's freestyling.
The top of the dome.
So you saying that's
It's fucking genius.
No. That's real talk. This is real talk.
But as I explained
This
earlier,
is real talk.
John is the creator of this whole thing.
This is it's real
So
talk.
it's already in his head.
So when you
he thought about it.
So when you said it, foul talk. No, foul talk is going to be one of the media brands that we go to have our artists being interviewed by. So you guys will be actually on film doing what you really do, interviewing them. You're going to have a script, so you know what to ask them, so on and so forth, and you know.
Yeah, to make the interview interesting.
Exactly,
And
it make make it feel like what it feels like. But no,
You'll be yourself.
See, you'll definitely be yourself.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
No need to cut you
and
off.
And not to cut nobody off. This is what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm cutting everybody off.
Hey, yo, listen. I wanna do one thing, John, cause you're amazing, bro. I wanna tell my eyes, just give you fucking
Genius.
I want to do
a fucking genius.
I know the work with your team, but I know how you give it up when it comes to this.
Right.
Like I was telling when you was on a show back then when you was like, yeah, I got $20,000 cameras, I got this, and I believe, and I know we know, and we because if y'all ever need it, I'm here.
Right.
There was never a yo Connor, don't worry. This is if you need it, we got it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's real solid.
But real talk, if you need it, I'm here.
We know that.
Like, if you don't call me, you don't put the back signal up, I ain't coming.
Yeah.
But you gotta put the back signal up and be like, nah, nigga, I need you here for whatever.
It's just everybody doing their own thing. You know
but you know what? Life is life, but that's how you tied in.
Yeah,
you really tied in by saying, okay, foul talk is really a dope. I could curse, right?
Yeah.
Dope ass media, and a dope ass form of media, and the way you guys do it is super dope. You know what I'm saying? Consistency is gonna always be the thing, because even with us with filmmaking, it was no real consistency.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's always been large gaps.
Right.
In between everything that we did. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
Because
life.
Not even just life. Like Dave mantra was always, yo, we need this. Yo, we gotta do this. We gotta do it like that. We gotta do it like this. And I'm like, nah, bro, listen. If you got dudes that's doing the same shit we doing, and they shit don't look like ours, but they working, who's the ones that's fucking up? We are. Because if our material look better than their material, and we're not judging material, but I'm just saying, based off of me just looking at movies all day, looking at, and you just looking at it, and you going, damn, like that shit is wrong. He just crossed the line. Most niggas don't know what crossing the line is, because they talking to you on this side of the camera, then they talk on this side of the camera.
Doing quality,
so
and they just
they
going
just
with
go,
the,
they going
with the algorithm, and the algorithm is
volume.
Exactly.
Volume.
So they doing volume, but they not thinking about the quality of the material. But I'm telling
work,
him,
bad work.
Right.
He just consistent.
It's like some people like rush into it and to put something there to get the views, right?
Right.
When you wait and you do your thing, and the day that you do, you get the views automatically in the first 2 minutes of it because you actually gave good work, and other people are just like rushing it just to get stuff out there to look consistent.
But the crazy part is with the Red Hook series is gonna give us the consistency.
Okay.
Because now what's happening is the demand is making us have to be consistent. So everybody that want to see the first season, they like, yo, we want to see the first season.
Makes you want to work.
So now you gotta work.
I
gotta work. It ain't even that. It ain't even like I'm thinking about working. I gotta work now. I gotta film. I gotta send out to our writers and go, yo, listen. We need 3 episodes. Like one of our writers, Julius, he just sent me an episode for the first episode for season 2, and it's all about Porter and Faith. You know what I'm saying? Which is played by Shah Method Man daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's all about them in the first episode, so you can see the dynamics of their relationship. But it was all him calling Dave, and Dave saying, nah, you need to talk to John. This is what John want to do, but I think you should talk to John. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's been throwing me different ideas. And then I'm like, all right, we're going to implement that in this season, in this episode. Implement that in that episode. That's what I'm saying. Like, even with the Foul Talk. Like, Foul Talk could be in multiple episodes. Because now, this is the major media brand that we gotta go to every time we release an artist. So 97. Exactly, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
shout out to don't mean to cut you off. Shout out to Foul Talk. Red Hook on. Red Hook started. Exactly. This is what it is, man.
Exactly.
And it ain't foul talk without some foul talk.
Right.
Red Hook series gonna be the best shit out there. You heard?
Best fucking shit out there.
Whatever you thinking
Fuck
about.
whatever you think
Foul
about.
Talk, Red Hook series. This is what the fuck it is.
This is what it is.
Right.
Foul Talk Brooklyn.
And that's
a little bit of Boston.
Don't
forget Boston, just a little.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what makes it great, because it's home.
That's a fact.
Foul Talk is from home.
Exactly.
It represents home. Like I it's no funny. Like I dropped my wife off, and then I got stopped by my twins' mother's brother, cousin, and all of them. Yo, and I'm like, yo, bro, you know what? You know, there's room at the table for everybody in this neighborhood. We all can do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? I ain't think about it like that. You wasn't thinking about it like that.
Right, exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? But now I'm going to make you think like that. So you can understand that, yo, it's room for all of us. Red Hook has such a rich background, a rich history,
everything.
The talent that came out of Red Hook, and Red Hook has also been its own Achilles heel.
And the first projects.
Exactly. But you get what I'm saying? Our own Achilles heel. We stop each other. Before we can even get started, we stop each other. But the one thing I love about the series, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm here to talk about the series. The series encompasses everybody. It leaves nobody out from Red Hook.
Right.
That's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about the series, that it leaves nobody out. Like, I could talk to you all day about the actors and this, that, and the third, and which we could do, but it's not like talking about home.
That's a fact.
That's right.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? There's
And
nothing
this,
like talking
and
about
this
home.
is why I guess I've been hyped all fucking night.
Right.
I mean, it's right. This is us.
This is us, right?
You know what I'm saying? So
It's coming from our town.
even if we're not in the series, we implement it in the
That's right.
series
That's right.
through them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Their vision or whatever the case may
This
be.
is the land of Rahug. All of it.
And,
Right.
We ain't cutting no corners. We ain't hiding no.
and everybody's gonna feel
No
a certain type
shadows.
of way because they might want to be in the
Yeah,
series.
of course.
You know,
Oh, we don't got DM,
I gotta get
phone
involved.
calls.
I gotta get
Yo,
involved.
and
I need to be a part of
And
it.
like D and Black will tell you, like, I'm just fucking hyped. Whether I'm in the series or not, I'm fucking hyped.
Right.
This is the town.
I'm
You guys are working. You guys
in it,
are,
and
I
it's
said,
still
you guys
ain't-
are working.
And it
It's
still
us,
ain't hit
man.
yet.
Exactly.
Anybody from the hood that we grew up with and we know,
Exactly.
it's like, that's what we got to do.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But think about it. We used to ride bikes together.
Mhm.
So
And
it's
this is
Baseball
what I'm telling
together.
anybody.
Baseball together, right.
Like, when we talk about the town,
Third
we've
base
been
guy
in
now.
school,
Right.
142 to 27.
Yeah.
So this is
no,
really
no,
from the
that's-
town. This
that's
is not
bad.
no, like, you know.
He said, I used to play baseball. You never played baseball in your life.
Watch them play baseball.
But that's another guy too, you know, Ed,
Right.
which
Yeah.
we actually started this
That's
together.
right.
You know what I'm
Shout out,
saying?
shout out
So,
to Eddie
Ed,
Mac.
We miss
Shout
you,
out to
Ed.
everything. Speed Knots, War Banks, or everybody. Man. Shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
everybody.
But that's all home.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's all home.
It's
but
all family.
It's all family. But I look at it like this, man. We sparking the brand. We sparking the brand.
We here to help.
We make
Everybody to come out.
we making Relic a
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do everything around us. Amazon is by us. IKEA is by us. They built $1 million homes by us. But we need to spark the brand. The ones that's coming, that came from
We
it.
need some collab merch.
Yeah, of course,
You know what I'm saying?
of course, of course.
This is
Like,
This is
to be honest
this
with
is
y'all,
the
like,
real beginning. Don't mean to cut you off.
yeah, definitely.
This is the real beginning of putting Rahug on the map,
that's
man.
like the main thing right there.
Like through the genius directors blends, Rahug is on the map now. Like it's coming ridiculously.
About
It's
time.
gonna be a
Back
flood. It's gonna be a flood.
And-
Yeah, and it's gonna be a different
It
part of
will
the map.
put-
It's gonna flood and
Red
affect
Hook.
everywhere.
It will put Red Hook out there for people that don't know the history
Exactly.
of Red
Of
Hook.
course.
Because to be honest, I'm learning a lot just by sitting here.
I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
if you
And
from New
I've
York
been
City,
doing-
you know, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm so
From
I was
Boston
like, oh
out,
shit,
so-
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's dope to see
And
the story and this, you know, all that. It's not just there's a lot of people that close my. Oh, I'm from Boston. I'm gonna only listen to. No, like I want to know the history of every other place.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially, oh well, we do have similarities.
Right.
Oh shit, we all did this
Went
went
to
through the
school in
story.
Boston.
Yeah, exactly. So like seeing it is like me personally. I've always said it, not just. I've always loved New York, and Brooklyn is one of the places that I've. So listening to parts of Brooklyn and their story is dope to me because it's like, oh shit, okay.
Who brought
we
you to
belong
Brooklyn,
the same
though?
thing. Huh?
And
I don't know.
and not only that, like you guys,
No, I'm saying who
when
brought
they
you to
came when they
Brooklyn?
came to the Klein interview,
Right.
Oh no.
when we did Klein, you guys
I'm gonna
actually
shoot you.
implemented to help us get Klein. And we had like a 3-part series with Klein.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
we shot the clown scene.
We had a 3-part series
Yeah.
when he came to Foul Talk.
Right.
And he had just came from doing Dame. So when he the weekend before he did Dame, then he came to us and he was like, I'm gonna give y'all from the town, y'all from Red Hook, I'm gonna give y'all shit that I ain't give him.
Right.
Like due to y'all, you know, the blessings of y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, that's
right,
real
right.
shit, man.
Man, listen, man. I just thank God for the fact that it's home. Like I've never been more humble in my life. I'm dope behind the camera.
Right.
Of course.
No,
I'm
that's a
dope editing. I'm dope coloring. I'm dope whatever.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a humble person when I say it. But I've never been more humble just from the outpour from the neighborhood.
So this is one of the projects that you feel like this is one of the things that like has your heart basically.
This was
This is a baby.
Listen, this was the first project I ever wrote.
And I feel it.
Yeah.
This was the first
Yo,
project.
give it up, give it up.
This was the first project
it up.
I ever wrote. And no slight to nobody, because you know people are gonna see the interview and they're gonna feel like you throwing a shot. But I allow people to come in and touch my baby the wrong way, and it went somewhere else. And then next thing you know, I'm looking at stars and I'm seeing my baby really come to life. You dig what I'm saying? Oh wow. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife laying, we in the project, you know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck, we in the project, we laying on the floor because the kids got the bedroom. This is before the house.
Right.
The kids got the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? We laying on the floor, we just watching stars, you know what I'm saying? And she going, why does show look familiar? I said, yo, think about it. She was like, no. So I was like, yes.
You talk to the wrong people.
You know what I'm saying? No, well, I didn't talk to the wrong people. I'm gonna say I implemented people into a situation where I felt it would help everybody.
Right.
And instead of me holding it near and dear because I wanted it to blossom, I just let everybody do it. So then when I decided to walk away from it, they went and they started shopping and wherever they started to shop it, or whatever the case may be. Lo and behold, I find the old script. I find the original script. I'm like, oh, let me doctor it up, fix it up, move some stuff around, recreate stuff, regenerate stories, do da. Then I sent it to Dave. Dave was like, yo, son, this shit is fire. I was like, you think so? He's like, yeah. Okay. I bite. He sent it out.
Got no real emotion.
Listen. He sent it out. He was like, yo, niggas think this shit is fire. What? Our Giraffe brothers, right? Our Giraffe brothers. They the clothing line, right? My man first came to me, right? He was like, yo, I read that shit. That shit was, I was like, yo. I was like, for real? Everybody that read the script, everybody that's a part of it, they was like, yo, this shit is fire. Me, I'm like, for real?
You're hard on yourself.
No, I mean,
geniuses don't really know they geniuses.
I guess not. So, but the whole time, right, I'm sending Dave sides. Dave is like, yo, what's these sides for? Yo, I just see something else. We're going to add this. Where we going to put it at in the script? I already know where we're going to put it. Where we going to put that at in the script? I already know where we're going to put it. I'm adding shit to it. And he's like, yo, where we going to put this at in the script? Yo, this how we going to open up this episode. Oh, shit. Right? So, fast forward, I get the trailer done. So me and Dave doing the trailer. We did the first cut of the trailer. The first cut. So I'm like, yo, Dave, how you like the trailer? He's like, yo, it's dope. I was like, I don't like it. So I sent it to my kids. They're 24 years old.
The twins, God bless. Yo,
the
big
twins
shout
and
out
my
to the
youngest
twins.
son.
I remember the twins came to the show.
The twins and my youngest son, right? My youngest son rap too. So the record that y'all hear on there is my youngest son, right? His name is Tyrese. Well, also one of the executive producers of the actual Route series. My baby boy was Tyrese. Tyrese is one of the executive producers. So he actually was like, "Yo, Daddy, I'm gonna give you some bread. I want to be executive producer." And then he gave me the record and all that. I was like, all right.
Oh, nice.
He threw me an alley-oop, you know what I'm saying? It's my baby boy.
He said that?
You know what I'm saying?
Bacon, egg, is the trap.
He said bacon, egg, and cheese.
On the
road. Yeah.
Okay.
So, long story short.
That's in the trailer.
That's in the trailer.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So long as, and you know the bacon, egg, and cheese is a New York sandwich.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So,
bacon, egg, and cheese, one word, I even know it.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just putting this together and the cast ensemble, bro, like, if y'all come on the set,
we need to.
like y'all need to. Y'all really do.
We're shooting them all.
And come on the set.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. What?
Yeah, we doing, like, we got one last little scene.
We was just talking to D about that's cut off that we were saying we should pull up on the set and do an interview. Like,
Right.
yo, listen, we had File Talk, we had the set of.
I don't know we were supposed to know that.
Huh?
No. It's all good. But what I'm saying is, right, if you come on the set, but you gotta come on the set when everybody's there. You gotta come when Yuma's there, Shaq is there, Black is there, First is there. You know, Mark, you gotta come when everybody's there.
Y'all got sanitation through Shaq.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No.
Okay.
Oh. No, we didn't get sanitation through Shaq. No, not at all.
Y'all get sanitation
That's
through
the other
me, too.
genius work right there.
Oh yeah?
I don't fuck with sanitation no more, but
yeah,
I still got them people.
Oh yeah,
Shaq is official sanitation.
No, I know he's BK3. I
Yeah,
fuck with Shaq. I know.
But we didn't get that through Shaq.
Okay.
Nah, but
I was BK too.
Oh, that's good.
That's dope. But that's what I'm saying.
But I
man.
still got that link though. We can still go in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we need to talk.
That's
We
right
need
now.
we need to shoot somebody
some scenes,
and dump them inside the garbage cans. Like you know, like but for real, y'all, like it's been a blast, man. It's been amazing.
So if I could cut him off, right?
It's been amazing.
Let me say y'all.
Chico.
And I didn't like the first cut of the trailer. I sent it to my sons. I had to come back real quick. My son Isaiah said it's too slow. He said everything else in the back is dope, but it's too slow in the beginning. So y'all got this trailer. Then when I sent it to everybody gave me the fire, but I still didn't like it.
This one that's playing now, he don't like
Genius
it.
work.
So let me show y'all, right?
Never happy with the genius.
This is what I was waiting for. So when he get here,
That's right.
I can say what I gotta say, right?
Yeah.
So John is like,
He critiques.
no. John is super film intelligent, right? And he has
that's a decent word.
He has
You like that, John?
No, I just never heard him say that before. I heard that word before. I think that's a dope ass word. Super film intelligent.
He has a knack of running a whole film company, right? John can sit down, analyze, and figure out what you could do in every aspect of film.
Right.
But he's his own worst critic. Because he's going to put himself inside the film.
That's good.
That's good to an extent, right? Because he's going to trip. Like, you know, a perfectionist, right? I'm a perfectionist.
You got OCD.
Right.
What
makes me and John what make me and John click is I'm trying to outline the T. He's the T. I'm trying to outline the T and make sure nothing else get past the T. That's what makes me and him gel so great. We fight like fucking cats and dogs. But the shit is,
that's the marriage right there.
Yeah, like we've been rocking since 14, 15 years old. Of course. The only thing we ain't do is fight.
That nigga stresses me
Thank
out.
God
on
we ain't
set.
fight.
That nigga stresses me out on
It's a great
set.
thing, though.
When I say out, stressed out.
What we doing is actually creating when we fusing. Because when we used to rap, we used to battle each other in the rap. But it wasn't, it came out like that. And we was fire, we was nice. So when it comes to this film shit, yeah, hell yeah, boy, that's fit right now.
What?
Me and some ball.
Yo, Black, hold on, yo, Black, you chill. Yo,
Don't
Black, hold on, not yet. Off camera, we gonna do
I ain't never hear no bars from Dave.
Yo, Black,
Hold on.
we gonna do
Not
this
to
off
cut you
camera.
off. Yo, Black, you might get fucking shot in the next series.
Nah, I've been there for the long run, man. I've been there for the long run.
Yo, Black,
might get
ain't fine
shot,
when we
Black.
get off camera.
Q was a gambler.
I know that,
I like to spend my money. I don't like to gamble.
But yeah, we John is super intelligent when it comes to this film shit, and you can't. I've been so when we was doing all these other films, right? I've had my how do you say it? I've had my moments where I didn't feel he was right, right? And I told him, yo, son, I don't think that's right.
That's cool.
And he'll go, nah, I'm telling you. But it'll work out where he was right, to an extent. I'm looking at it from a different type of lens.
Right.
I had to learn. I told him the story about Dave Phillips and all that.
Yeah.
When Dave Phillips was teaching us how to do film, he was teaching John how to do film, but teaching me acting. Like he was teaching me the other side of it, where he's showing John, look, Willie, the lens, the lens. This is what you're supposed to. I'm not in that.
Right.
I don't give a shit about that.
Right.
I'm like, I want to make sure that the T is right. I want to make sure that this person is standing where they supposed to stand. John going, Dave, they ain't got to stand right there. I'm going, nigga, the script say it got to sit right there on the end of the thing. And you're like, but Dave, it don't have to be like that. Why, John? Because it don't feel right. So
I'm sorry to cut you off, but you know what it is you're not a yes man. And that's
Right.
the type of people you need in your life. You can't be like, oh yeah, it's great, and really it's not. You give your input and be like, okay, this is how we could fix it. Because the last thing you want to do is be that, or have somebody in your team that's always going to agree with you and not challenge you or not give you that critique.
That's part of Red shit.
Yeah.
The great thing is that they still together.
Yeah, exactly, that part. And they're able to
and they
have these
understand
little
their parts.
But he don't agree with me or nothing. I promise you.
No, let me tell you, right?
I promise
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
I'm
gonna tell you what happened. John will say, Dave, what you think about this? And I'll go,
I like it.
it's cool. It's all right. And he go, I don't like it. And then I'll go, okay, why you don't like it? He would go, because it don't feel right. It's so and so and so and so. Somebody else will come and say, John, this look like so and so and so and so. He'd be like, I don't like it. And they'd be like, but it's like this. And he'll go, you're right. You're right. The difference between me and him is that we're looking for the same thing.
Y'all got too much history.
That too.
That's true.
But we're looking for the same thing. And it's going to take the outside to want to go, y'all niggas was right the whole time.
This shit is fire.
But we're like this.
But y'all so much intact that y'all don't even y'all know it, but y'all don't want to know it.
But
they just want to argue with each other.
No, I'll be honest with you, cause Dave, I'll go, yo, Dave, we need to so and so and so and so. He'd be like, yo, let's go do da, and then I go, Dave, you know what we shooting, right? He'd be like, yeah, that shit cheesy.
Oh.
And he'd be like, then we go do something else. The nigga start looking at me smiling. Then I tell you that shit was cheesy. Great idea, but the backdrop might have been cheesy. Perfect location, but there's a brick wall there.
It doesn't make sense.
So the brick wall, we can't shoot a brick wall. But then I go, Dave, look, I turn it around, and I go, he go. Like, you get what I'm saying? So we were shooting Shamel's cop scene, right?
Shamel is a cop, by the way.
No, I know.
Get the fuck out of here,
You from the hood?
Yeah. Yo, big shout out to Shamel. We know Shamel from kids shit.
Yeah, we shooting Shamel's scene, right?
I wish he was here too.
So Dave is telling me, yo, we gonna shoot. I'm like, Dave, we brick wall. Dave, we can't shoot the brick wall. Yeah, but it's, aesthetics. It's nice. It's raw. He's telling me on the brick wall. Hey, we can't do the brick wall. I said, watch what we're gonna do. So I get him. I said, now we're gonna cheat. I sit against the brick wall, and then we push the chairs all the way over, and then we set everything up. He see the shot. I'm like, yo, bro. You getting ready to make me shoot a brick wall? He was like, yeah, but I didn't understand how you was gonna get the shot.
He's questioning you.
Right. So I'm like, nah. I said, yo, we can't shoot that. So I put our light girl, Lily. I put her behind the bar. I said, Lily, I just need you to be behind the bar. So that way it looks like somebody. So he's eating breakfast. Shamel comes in. They have this dialogue. So now we're shooting over the shoulders, and me and Dave is talking, and Dave was like, yo, you see this? I said, we need that swing in this, that's going to be good. It fills up the frame. Then the other kid, Mark, he got the window and a certain type of light coming in. I said, it fills up the frame. So Dave will look at a shot different from me, because I'm looking at filling up the frame. Dave is just looking at the shot. So Dave was just like, yo, he's looking at everything in the shot. He's saying, yo, the shot is dope. But I'm like, when you get to the camera, you're not going to see everything in the shot. You got to see what's already in the frame. And that's where we have to.
So he's seeing the shot and you're
Because
feeling
I'm
the shot.
feeling the shot. Exactly.
So, yeah.
But this
So
is what
it's
I
different.
meant by when I talk about cinematic production, you have to understand it. It's not shooting a music video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You basically, he's in the frame. He's
in it, and you seeing it.
I'm
You looking
outside,
from the outside, and he's in.
Yo, you can't shoot that. He right there. You can't do that. And he like, Dave, shut up.
I tell him that all day.
He be like, Dave.
Yeah, I gotta go on set. I gotta see this.
You definitely got to do some behind the scenes shit.
Nah, this guy
Getting them in
Listen,
action.
Listen,
Yeah.
y'all.
They look forward to rubbing each
we gotta
other's
do
faces.
that.
Listen,
We gotta
y'all.
Look, I told you I was right.
Y'all
I told you I was right.
Laugh. Yo,
That's dope.
they be like, yo.
I'm proud of y'all, man.
They be like, yo, they do this shit all day.
No,
It's funny because we go through shit like that sometimes.
Yeah.
He'll, you know, Mr. Foul Talk, he'll be like, yo, pendejo, what you doing? You ready? You gotta be there at 6. You get here a little late. He's like, this is what the fuck I told you. You know, like, this is what the fuck I told you to get here late.
That's Dave.
Yeah.
I called them at like 7:02, 7:05. Y'all niggas always late.
I'm just on.
No, and then sometimes he'll,
be on time.
if we gotta be in the studio at 7, he'll Mickey us.
Yo, last
And we
week.
gotta be here at 5.
And
So we here at 5, we here before him.
Yeah, last time I got here at 6 on the dot. 5-hour ride because I had fucking traffic. I got here at 6 on the dot. He came at 7. He went to eat and everything. I'm like, oh.
Yo, he went to eat. They got me and Beba. We here. We talking like, what the fuck he's at? He's like, oh, I got you guys right. Finally.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
So
fuck,
today, I'm like, you know what? It's not gonna start till. So I'm like, we got here what 7:40, 6:45,
I'm
45
saying we got
minutes
set
late.
up time. We got everything. You know?
No, but today he was like, yo, kind of, we set up. We good. We set up.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little drinks. We had a little dice game going on. Whatever. Whatever. We had.
Go ahead. Tell me about your $90.
I ain't gonna say nothing about the 90.
Yo, $190.
He said you gonna buy me a little bag.
Nah, I shaved you, boy. I scraped you.
A little bag.
Hey, yo, I scraped you a little something, but it's alright.
Nah, but that's
man,
dope what you guys are doing.
But
It's amazing.
I tell y'all, bro, like, this is surreal. Sometimes it scares me a little bit because I know what's about to happen.
You know.
I know. Like, I've never felt like this in my life.
That's good.
And
that's a good feeling.
And John, I'll be honest with you. With you saying that, you saying that I know and it scares you.
Because it's gonna happen.
I know.
Right.
And I'm on the outskirts. I'm on the
that shit too.
Yeah, I'm on the outsides of it, and this is why I'm so fucking hyped because I feel it.
Nah, I'm probably
and I'm like, if and then you know, and you like, I know, and I'm scared. I know. Because I feel it. I know what the fuck's about to happen.
And I tell them all the time, yo, son, you's a fucking genius. You serious, bro? You really think so? Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah. Listen, John.
Fucking
I'm
That's called it's a
how you say that?
humble.
Nobody sees themselves.
I know.
You have to stay
humble.
I
You have
don't.
to stay
I'm
humble.
me.
We gotta do that to show
I'm
them
a
like,
fan
you
of your
doing
work.
the
Even
right
if you don't
thing,
know
bro.
that, I'm telling you now.
You doing a fucking
I'm
amazing
a
job.
fucking fan because
Giving flowers
I've
while we
known
here.
you guys,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
might have not known people
Yeah.
don't pay attention.
Right.
But I've known and pay attention to what the fuck you guys been doing. But this shit right here,
Yeah. It's just different.
I want to see you in an award
It's
show.
just
Like, I know him. I didn't see you.
Even when we did Love, right? We did Love, right? And I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, bro, we're gonna do like 1 million views, bro. I'm telling you. I said, yo, I got this shit figured out. The algorithm, all I got it figured out. I gotta make sure I got the bread. The first week we was at 35,000 views. Niggas started going crazy. Yo, we got 35,000 views. I said, Dave, that shit ain't bots, my nigga. That's really 30. I'm telling my old lady, I'm telling my wife, I'm like, yo, I'm nervous. She said, why? I said, because the shit is still going.
Right.
It's not stopping. We got to June. We was at 350 something thousand views. No disrespect. Dude out of California, he produced a record called Halfway. So, for whatever reason why we forgot to put the credit on the end credits, Dave normally double check me. We both missed it this time. So we like, all right, listen, we'll fix it, X, Y, and Z. He's like, yo, I want a couple dollars. So I was like, all right, cool. To fix it, we're gonna put X, Y, and Z. I sent the nigga a couple dollars. We was at 200-something thousand views at the time. We was on our way to 1 million views.
We got the 360,000 views.
And then he did a copyright strike.
What an asshole! Even with the money that
And everything.
that's crazy.
So
Because he thought we was accumulating.
He thought we was making money. We were like literally.
You can have that many views and not get money.
Well, no, check it. This is the kicker. This what we learned too. This what we learned too.
It was a good lesson.
So all of the music that we had for Falling, or Love, both the same.
Love,
Falling the easy part, right? Love, Falling the easy part. Soon as when we realized all of the music, everybody had copywritten, and nobody had. Now they submitted the music, but none of them had where you can do monetization shares. Because when you upload your music, you can set it to where you can monitor if it goes to a film or whatever. We was doing, when I looked at the commercials, we was doing $1.25 a day on 360,000 views. So I vowed to never take a submission. Yeah, we got ads now. That's what I'm saying.
So
we was making $1.25 a day in ads.
That turns into us.
In ads,
Whenever
literally.
you look at
that shit hurts your heart. Right?
Everything.
Whenever you look at films now, it makes you look at films different because they're all you have to have original. Everything like HBO original, Netflix original. People do that because unless you got Hollywood money, I'm not going to go get a record from Wu-Tang, or I'm not going to go get a record from Rakim or something because I can't afford that. The independent can't afford that.
It's not
unless
making
you
no
make
sense.
unless you make a deal. And we've learned
these are the real algorithms.
Jarvis.
It's the real algorithm. This is this. This is the real algorithm. We had 9,300 views on this trailer.
That's the trailer
from the first.
That's the trailer.
The real algorithm, right? In the last week,
That's
508
And
subscribers.
that's just on a Red Hook series.
And that's just for the Red Hook series. So this is not anything else or anything
Before we
like
started
that.
Red Hook series, we was at 2,600 subscribers. We had 3,700.
No, it was 2,700 subscribers.
Last time I looked at it was 3,000.
No, I'm saying we 1,000. We 1,000.
Y'all about to add
up.
one more. I know, right?
We 1,000 up, but again, understanding the algorithm, understanding how to move the needle. One of my twins taught me that, and he was like, "Yo, Daddy, if you do this, you do this, you do that, do that." My son Isaiah, he just sat in the crib one day, he figured it all out, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna try it."
Yeah,
I tried it.
Oh yeah.
I tried it and it worked, and it's been successful ever since. You know what I'm saying? So
something that Gen Zs could do.
Yeah.
Give you algorithm number. They'll tell you.
Yeah, but I mean, but to be honest, man, the show is amazing. We got a great cast.
You got the whole hood behind you.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully, you know what I'm saying?
We got the whole hood behind us, but you know, you also have the people that don't.
But at the end of the day, you have the hood behind you, but then you'll have other people not knowing and getting to know the hood.
Yeah, of course.
And have that behind you too.
Of course.
Because it's like, support. People, when they see that you're from the same area, they'll be like, whatever, they ain't doing it. But when they see that people are actually behind you, then that's when their support comes. Like, they wait till you make it to then be like, oh, we know you from when we was growing up. Like,
We embrace the love, and we want that love first,
but if
it's
it comes from
enough.
other places, then even better.
And what this dude was going on in this dude's head right here is gonna catch everybody's attention.
It's definitely gonna catch because just even with you guys speaking and talking about it, like not only is this home, but it's your heart. And a lot of people try, as I said, like millions of people try to tell their hood story. But the problem that I noticed with like a lot of hood stories, when you don't have the budget or the time or whatever, it's not, you're just putting it out
there.
And
not being.
What you're concerned more is like,
let's really put it out there.
I'm putting it out, but I'm putting it out with quality.
Quality.
We're not thinking old tube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you gonna look at this and you gonna think Tyler Perry or you know their own studio wrote it. They don't. That's what I'm looking. And then just by watching your
the trailer.
I don't know anything about you guys.
Right.
I never seen it, but I was like, wow, this is like, this is the shit.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is wire.
Yeah.
That's like, you know,
Yeah.
people still got that on tape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's like the vibe that you get, but you can hear the passion in it, the soul in it,
Plus-
the pain in it.
Yeah.
And that's what's like, I think it's gonna
Plus
get you
you-
to the top. And when you say like you feel it, not to get religious or anything, but that's just like God talking. Like,
Yeah, literally.
yeah, this is what it is.
Plus, it also gives this new generation what you guys went through or how you guys grew up, and not just whatever's happening now. Like, this is what we had to go through and to be able to get where we at.
Right.
So
This is from the ground up. Like,
Right.
we was like this,
The passion,
coming up
the passion
together.
that
Like,
everybody has for their hood.
Yeah.
Where they come
Y'all
from.
are trying to be
Where we come from is like, that's
the
why
love
I'm
that we
proud
got
of
for
it.
each
Yeah,
other,
right.
like,
This is
that
where
we ready to
from, you know
push
what I'm
each
saying?
other
'Cause
is
we
different.
roam the hood
That's it,
in
right.
and out,
But-
doing from little to big,
Right.
doing what we do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We was the last real generation, man. All this
I feel
Gen
like,
Z
yeah,
shit and all
we
that.
were really
We was the last real generation.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna get a real view of the last generation,
look
Yeah.
like.
the real generation of Red Hook, man.
But like, think about it, right? I'm saying I knew LeVar
40 years.
40 years, right?
Yeah, Lamar, you that old?
So I knew him 40 years.
Hold on,
Listen, me, him, and our boy K.
Damn, I
We-
look 45.
We
You
used
still
to
see my grade.
yo we used to have
I just got a haircut yesterday.
food fights in 27.
Mm.
Like we used to run the hallways and literally have food
46, I'm right
fights.
behind you, boy.
I'll be 48.
Throw French fries at each other and all that.
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk and all that.
I'm 47.
Yeah, I know he's always been like a year or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
29.
I'm 49.
Me too. But I was just left back twice.
I'm hitting the 5-0.
Of course,
No
Dave.
way.
I knew.
I'm the youngest out of all
I'm with
except
Clinton.
Chico.
You with Clinton?
I'm with Clinton. His brother.
Playing
Gano,
45.
Nelson. Nelson is the oldest.
And-
in
but I
there.
always-
Nelson definitely got
Black-
OG and this shit.
Black. I know
Connor's
Black
all
was
this
over
too.
because Lucky.
Nah, me, Gano, Nelson.
I'm with Lucky and
Yeah.
them. Ben,
Yeah.
like they
Who you
46, 45. I'm with Lucky and them.
I got lucky by 2 years.
Lucky was
Him and
45.
Anthony the same.
You 50. You not
44?
50?
Yeah, he's 45.
I'm 41.
Lucky
His
right.
birthday is 21st.
You older than me. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, but for the most part, y'all. Listen, I know y'all probably gotta go. I'm sorry I was late.
Nah, it was hot, man.
But
Yo, this interview's been fucking
Yeah.
dope.
Nah,
Nah,
Chico, this is good. It's a good ending.
Interview's
Just make
good.
an ending because
Yo, even with me
Know what I'm
talking, because
saying?
I've been
But-
talking my ass off.
But listen,
You'll make me snore.
I appreciate you guys for just letting us
we appreciate you, man.
being on the platform again. I
I
was
told him
late.
it's our first interview.
You know
Oh,
what
but
I'm
say
saying?
who you are, because we started talking, we really never said who we
So I'm John Willie Arrington.
The fucking genius.
I'm
Don't give
the
a
China
fuck.
Media.
John, man.
That's Media 9520. That's the company me and my son created together.
What's the 9520?
So 9520 is 95. My daughter was born. 20. All three of my sons was born in 2000.
Okay.
So I was. So 9520 Media is just a representation of my kids now.
Okay.
So I kind of.
Likewise. So your son is 30 and
My daughter's 30.
20.
My
Oh, yeah.
daughter's
Okay.
30 and my son's
It's
is 24.
25.
24,
they
25.
going on
Twins.
25,
They're gonna be
right?
25,
okay.
yeah.
Just like my son.
Yeah, so that's what 9520 Media means now. He got records, coming out through that company as well.
I gotta get
And
that as
then
a
the
tattoo
film,
because
yeah.
my son is 30.
Yeah.
And my son is 20.
Yeah.
Born in 2002,
Yeah,
95, 20.
9520.
That's a dope.
So
one.
That's very dope.
so I was gonna wear the hat, but my wife said, "Don't wear the hat. Wear the red. The red is pop." I was like, "All right, no problem." You know what I'm saying? Because
What are you talking about, Dave? Like,
yeah, so,
She said she was playing with dolls at 95.
oh, that's crazy.
95, she playing with dolls.
So yeah, man. Listen, thank y'all for letting us come. Thank you for
Y'all
letting you know what I
family,
mean.
man. Like,
Yo, check out the Red.
I'd rather do it
Anybody that's watching, check out the Red Hook series. Yo, like, comment, and subscribe on the Red Hook series on Foul Talks podcast
And share.
on YouTube and share on both. And look out for Foul Talk Media. That's gonna be that's going to be showcased in the Red Hook series because they will be the official media
Home
platform
team.
Okay.
that
Home
you see
You heard it here.
on the
From the
Red Hook
horse's
series.
mouth.
So,
Home team.
Okay.
Come on, y'all.
Oh, and
Word.
I'm gonna be in the Boston episode.
Yo,